Alright, so here we are, another beautiful day in New Hampshire, and we're out yard sailing. Just thought we'd show you a view of the area that we drive through to get down to one of the big towns that we like to shop in. So this is it. We're in Pinkham Knots right now, and you're looking at the presidential range. Mount Washington and Mount Jefferson and Mount Adams and Mount Clay. So beautiful, beautiful spot that we are able to be in, and we really enjoy it. So here we go, off shopping. Yeah, so we're just coming out of Pinkham Knots right now. So we're going downhill for quite a while, and you can see the views are just spectacular here. This coming up right here is really a nice view. Right there on what they call Dead Man's Corner. And gee, I wonder why, right? Because people have fallen off it. Gone into the ravine. It's pretty steep right here, as you can see off to our left.
You fish down in
there? Yeah, I fish down in that valley. So there are at least a dozen sails listed in this area we're going to today, which is, you know, roughly 30-35 miles away from where we live. It's an antique kind of thing, isn't it? How much is this?
The lady's asking about how much something is. Oh, that's $30.
30?
Okay, I'll be back.
That's nice. I'll think about it.
Okay.
Yeah. Little doggy dish, cast iron, the dachshund, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think so. That's kind of neat too. A little rusty on the bottom. How much is the dog dish? Okay, that's okay. Right, well, it's $1. They happen to have one of those right here.
Oh, great.
Okay, here are. Thank you. I bet you'll do good today.
You think so?
I do, yeah. You got so much nice stuff.
I hope so. Gotta unload.
All right, we got our little dachshund dish. Great. Well, have a nice day.
Thank you. Thanks, you too.
Remember, we've been to this yard sale before, and we got gold here some years ago, but I do remember. I'll take them. Yeah.
What do you got?
These are they're heads that people practice cosmetology on, or hairdressing or whatever. Yeah, those are kind of cool. There's what, 4 of them?
So yeah. 4 or 6.
4. I don't know. I'll take them. So. Yeah.
You didn't buy anything? No. No, I think that's the woman's shelter card. If I'm going to give it away, I'll give it away.
It's a nice thing about having a cell phone with you. So how much are these the luau glasses?
The 2 boxes, how about $5 for both? You have to take both.
Okay, it's a deal.
All right.
Yep. I'll take them. Trying to find a place to put this stuff. Filling up already. Well, this is certainly a neighborhood that we've been lost in before. There's probably 8 or 10 miles of roads in here. They're all curvy, twisty, and only one way in, one way out. We've certainly been twisted around and lost in here before. You made it. I was going to say, looks like it should be here because a lot of cars are parked. And there it is. So anyway, didn't get any gold at the last yard sale, but we did get some here. That little fish pendant is marked 14K Italy. And the other locket is sterling for $6 for the both of them. That's pretty good. Well, this is one that we've been to many times. They have it year after year, so we've been here maybe 5 or 8 times. But let's see what they have. Hopefully new stuff.
Finding anything?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got some copper and
I got
this
3
book. It's
outside.
pretty cool.
What do you got? What book?
Revolver and then some copper. And then there's 1940s, 1939, 1940 catalog. Get that too, maybe. Let me see what else we got in here. 1948 National Owner's Manual. Pretty beat up, but pretty scarce too. Let's see what else we got.
Those handles are too standard.
These are pretty cool. Some pretty cool paper here. Another 2018 Road Atlas. I just got one. So how much are these knobs? These doorknobs here?
Which ones?
I was just thinking about the whole thing.
15. That's a heck of a deal.
Yeah. I'll do that. The coat. And he said 2 for that. What do you want for these?
So this too? That's 3, right?
Yeah, that's 3. Yeah, so
Okay.
15. So I'm at, no,
Oh, never mind him.
15. Oh, this is yours.
Yeah.
All right. Gotcha. All right.
I'll take 20 for everything.
Okay. Perfect. I like that.
And then you have to give him this. for
Pay him his 2. All right, we'll order all that stuff, and I'll make sure he gets his 2.
Okay.
Great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Did you find anything, hon? For you?
No.
All right. I'll go pay for this book, and I think we're good.
Flock of birds. Huge flock.
The day of antique door hardware. It's the second lot today.
No, there's some little black.
$5.
Like frame.
Yeah, I like the frame is worth $5. Yeah, I think I would take those both for $5. Sure. It's just amazing what you come up with. We were just a few minutes ago saying, now we're not getting anything. It's all kind of scrappy. And then, you know, $10 worth of copper for $3. And another lot of door handles, $15 for all those. It's like $1 a piece. Pretty good. All right, and a couple of lithograph and an oil paint. Oh, we'll show all this stuff again later, but that's pretty for $5 for the 2 of them. They're just hemming and hawing on whether or not to get all this plush stuff, and it looks like they sell, but they're so big and they take up so much space. So anyway, maybe someone can tell us if we're really should have or not. I don't know. Like a latte kitten coffees.
I like the shark.
Hmm?
The shark.
So this one's got some foreign language on it. Maybe this is made in California. I don't know. I'm gonna probably pass. Maybe sorry later. If we had more space, probably be better. Yeah, Machipuni again. Octopus. I just don't know.
She's coming right down.
Okay,
She was wearing a black t-shirt. Now it was long sleeves. I was like, "Look,
getting hot, huh?
way too hot.
Getting
yeah.
too hot. They're all different, yeah.
Girls, and these 2 will be 10 together, and then these other set will be 20.
That's 20?
Yes.
Yeah. Huh.
Yes, sweetie.
So,
These, and then if you ever see them online, they both like that.
yeah, right. Yep. That's what we were seeing. I was just wondering. I think we're gonna have to pass just because of the space it'd take up.
What is it? The dolls?
All right, shall we?
Yep.
All right. Well, like we said before, if somebody knows a lot about those and we made a big mistake, let us know so we can get them next time. Can't figure out what that is. It's
It's Adidas. It's saying
Adidas. Okay, yeah, I got it now. Some kind of Adidas soccer shirt. No tags torn out of it. I don't know. What do you think? Like a shot? Pretty smelly. These things too. This is the World War II. This isn't World War II because it doesn't have the pickaxe on it, but
What is it?
it's an entrenching tool. Military shovel for digging foxholes. I have one. I keep one in my truck all the time.
What are you looking at?
Also, some old ice screws and old crampons. I used to actually use stuff like this. Oh, what was that, 30 years ago? 40 years ago? These look like Chenards. I don't know if they're, yeah, they are Chenard. And this is what they call the Snard. Chenard USA ice screws. These are ancient. They're 40 years old. We'll buy those. I don't know about these. Low foot fangs. Vintage foot fang crampons. I mean, they're so outdated. But I don't know. We're going to look those up. These I can get for sure. People are hanging these on the wall now. Museum pieces.
You're dating yourself.
I know. 20 years ago. No, 40 years ago. We were using these. Who made these? Bernard. I'll just get them. So, how much for the ice screws and the crampons?
$3 a piece on those.
Yeah. You used to use these?
They've never been used. They've never been used. They're brand new.
Brand new from 40 years ago.
Yeah, well, yeah. These are.
I was just telling my wife I used
25.
Oh, okay. I was telling my wife I used to use these things 40 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello there.
And 25 and 15 on those.
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
You got $52 in your hand. Well, $52 for all of that.
Right.
$40. Take it all.
All right.
Want to do that?
I'll do that. You got $40, son?
I'm busy petting the dog.
I know she's the one with the money. Do you have change for 100?
I think I do.
So we're flashed back in 40 years ago. This is the stuff I used to use ice climbing.
Oh, you used to use.
I did, yeah.
I was gonna say, are you gonna hang that on the wall, or are you gonna try
No,
something?
I got updated stuff now, but I don't
Okay.
fly much anymore. I'm mostly in Florida in the winter.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, these will end up on walls somewhere, I'm sure. Absolutely. All right.
And what is that other little thing he gave you?
A stitch plate, blade device. Yep.
Yeah, we went to Frankenstein with Jeff Lowe.
Wow.
And we did a thing through IME with Jeff Lowe and
Yeah.
stuff. And,
Oh, cool.
yeah, I got some of his axes upstairs in the garage.
Do you? Want to sell those?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what I would sell them for.
I got more $100 bills.
I got more $100 bills.
Give him your card. If you do sell them, you could always call them.
Yeah.
Yeah, like older hummingbird.
Yeah, I got a hummingbird.
Yeah. I know. Oh boy, those are. Yeah.
These were birthday gifts from me to
I never
him.
used
That's why
hummingbirds,
he's like,
I gave him climbing ropes once.
I bought him helmets. I bought him hummingbird.
Doesn't say ice climbing here, but I buy all
axes
kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Cool.
Well,
Okay,
this.
well, good, thank you.
All right,
You go
hang
the
on.
other way.
All right.
There you go. Marley, look at you.
Barley.
Soaking
What
it
a-
up, huh?
What a good dog.
Soaking it up. Okay, so here's what we picked up on this trip. Quite a wide variety of stuff and a lot of things we've never seen before. We got this lot of hats from the Ruffed Grouse Society. Ruffed Grouse Society sponsor. 3 of the hats have pins. And when we look up on eBay, we only found 1 pin and a patch that sold. But there's a bunch of Ruffed Grouse Society stuff there, and it seems to sell for pretty good money. So, oh, and also there was also a Ruffed Grouse Society pen and pencil set. So we paid about $4 for all this stuff, and I'm thinking we can get about 100 from what I've seen and the way people are buying these things. We bought, I'm not really sure why, but we did. These are Zodiac Beanie Babies, and the woman said, yeah, the whole set's there. There's only 11 out of the 12. And we paid $10. So I'm thinking we're going to bring them to the flea market, start them at $3, and worst case scenario, probably get our $10 back. But we may be able to sell a few of them. Bought about 100 DVDs for $30. If you've seen our video on selling DVDs, you know how we lot things up and we look for certain nonfiction and specific. So one thing I noticed was there was a whole bunch of 007. There's 16 assorted 007 in here, so that's going to be a nice lot. We can sell that. And another thing we're looking for always is specific nonfiction, and these great courses sell very well for us. I mean, we sell them every time we get them. This one's missing one of the DVDs for the New Testament, but we can probably sell that, just that for $15 or so. Plus, there's a whole bunch of movies in here we want to watch. And it's great dollar fodder for the flea market. So we'll do pretty well with our $30 there. I bought this dachshund cast iron bowl, feeding bowl for a dachshund. Quite a collectible dog character. A little rusty, had been sitting out in the garage or whatever. But anyway, I'll clean that up a little bit, bring it to the flea market for $10. And here's something you don't find just every day. A whole bunch of, either like for cosmetologists or hair cutting or makeup artists to practice on. Now each of these dolls, this is with real human hair. So each of these dolls or each of these mannequin heads has a name. Some are more popular than others, but we got 6 of them. I already gave one to a friend of mine who likes to do that kind of thing. But we got all 6 of them for $1, and it's pretty hard to go wrong. They sell for $20 or $30 each. Got this really nice lithograph. We got this and another painting for $5 for both of them. And sometimes you just wonder why. What the heck, This is a very large format lithograph, probably from the mid-1800s. And we've seen smaller ones of this same Temple of Bacchus selling in the $100 to $150 range. So this could be a $200 or $300 piece. The other piece that came with that, I'll jump ahead a little bit, is this signed still life oil painting by M. Aaron. Quite prolific. Lots and lots of these on eBay, being listed in the several $100 range. They seem to be selling in the $100 to $200 range. So that was kind of nice for, $5 for this and the big print. Something you just never know what you're going to find. We picked up this Twiggy game from 1967. It's complete in the box for $2. And somebody had one that I believe sold for $85, not in as nice a shape as this one. So this could be another $100 item. We did really good. We got a lot of stuff we can sell. I bought 2 different lots of this antique door hardware. I'm doing custom restorations right now, and I need some of these pieces. And one of the jobs we were doing, we needed one of these specifically. And I actually ended up getting one in trade that had a key, because they couldn't, this is the one that was in the house. For some reason it couldn't be used. I gave them one they could use and traded for this one, which is an upgrade for me. Some of these are pretty fancy. This is the kind of ones you're looking for, the fancy brass. You know, the glass ones are kind of average, kind of common. You know, this Bakelite or marbleized stuff, kind of average. But we've got a couple nice ones, and I got some mechanisms that are hard to find, especially with a matching key. So that's probably another $100 worth of stuff there. And yeah, I spent $30 on all of that. And spent $40 on this old, I say old, vintage ice climbing gear. This is the stuff I used to use in the 80s. So these ice screws, these 3 here are Chouinard ice screws. And these are the kind you twist in. This one here is what they call a snarg. And you pound that in and then twist it out. These are selling still, you know, I think people are hanging them on the wall now to look at them. And these are selling $25, $30 a piece. This little belay device made in Germany, or West Germany, I believe, is what they call it's a Salewa stitch plate. It's a belay device, and I've seen them selling as high as $40, the spring-loaded ones like this. These old crampons, selling for $50 plus or minus per pair. These are old Chouinard Black Diamond. No, pre-Black Diamond. These are Chouinard crampons. And these are low foot fangs. I've actually used both of these in my past. And these are in really nice shape. They look like they've hardly ever been used. So that was $40 well spent. Here, I should have saved this to last. I think this was the sleeper of the day. No, actually, we have a sleeper of the day coming up later. Something pretty cool, too. So these are old. I don't know how old they are, but they're Orchids of Hawaii luau drink mugs, cups. Those are just the coconut ones, and these are the pineapple, you know, with the top and the straw hole. And these are selling for $20 or $30 a piece on eBay. So we have 14 of them in all. So that's $300 anyway, right there for $5. That was pretty good. Maybe that could have been the sleeper of the day. We'll see. Got a few more things, though. I bought an old 16mm movie. We do buy 16 and 8mm movies when we see them. This one is specifically golf and probably from the 1940s. So that's got some pretty decent collector interest to it. You know, 50 cents, and we can probably get it anywhere from $10 to $20 or $30 for it, depending. The sealed Rawlings softball. You know, we buy and sell a lot of baseballs and softballs. This will end up just going into a lot and, you know, adding $3 to the lot, most likely. Solid copper water supply kit, 25-foot length. If you go online or go to the hardware store to buy one of these, it's $25 or $30. And that was, I think, $2. We also found some great books and ephemera. We're always on the lookout for this kind of stuff. This was all stacked up in a pile, and we didn't pay very much for it, maybe $1 a piece. We got a Singer sewing machine instruction manual. That's a $10 or $15 item. I thought this was going to be better, a 1948 Nash owner's manual. Not as good as I thought it was. Maybe that's going to be maybe a $10 item at the flea market. We get a lot of car collectors down there. How to make crepe paper costumes. We found these in the $20 to $40 range each. A Game Bird album, circa 1900, with lithographs in it. Really kind of cool. This is like a $30 item. Every lady, her own shoemaker, which is a reprint of a classic. And not worth a heck of a lot, but it's got a whole bunch of folding drawings and diagrams and stuff in it to show you how to actually make your own shoes. So that's probably like a $3 item at the flea market. If you had the original, it would be maybe $50 or $100. But it's just a reprint of an old classic. And most of these things, I believe these were like $1 a piece for those. Maybe a little less. We paid $5 for these two sets. Again, the great courses, we buy those pretty much anytime we see them, and these are both complete, and they're selling, you know, it's got the book and the DVD, and these are selling for 20 plus or minus each, so that's 30 to 40 plus or minus for the $5 there. We always buy catalogs. This is a crafting catalog, and it's got great graphics, 1940. You know, just all kinds of craft things, machines, games. Old catalogs are always good, and I don't know if we found that one listed or not, but it's a $10 to $20 type of thing. Again, specific nonfiction is what we're looking for. Here's a history of the revolver, and this will end up being a $10 flea market item. It's good subject matter for the flea market. Managing Rocky Mountain Fur Bearers. Let's talk about specific nonfiction, right? Training manual for Colorado Trappers Association. Of course, we can't find one listed anywhere, so it's pretty scarce. We can put that on eBay anywhere from $25 to $45. Motor Carrier's Road Atlas. This is the one the truckers use. It's a little outdated, but the ones that are current are like $70 or $80. So this one will be another $10 flea market item. So it's, oh, wait a minute. I was going to say that's a wrap, but it's not. We got what I think, well, I think the mugs were the sleeper of the day, but anyway, we found for $5 these two pieces of jewelry. This is just a little sterling locket, and this is a 14-karat gold articulated fish. So it's kind of not just a chunk of gold, it's articulated, you know, anyway, it moves. We find similar items in the $100 to $200 range. This is just nothing special, just a $10 or $15 locket. Probably, like I said, $100, $150 for that. Anyway, that's pretty much what we got this time around. Pretty happy with it. We spent, here we have it, $166, and we're looking at $1,950 plus or minus in inventory. So almost $2,000 worth of stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy these videos. If you do, please consider subscribing. Check out our other videos. Give us some feedback. Maybe a like. Hit the little bell and you'll be notified when we put up more videos. All right. Until next time, thanks again. Appreciate your time watching.